Hey, Mark Agnesi here again in the back room at Norman's Rare Guitars. And once again, it's time for Guitar of the Day. Let's catch up a little bit because it's been an interesting 24 hours. The seafoam green, foam green, surf green. There was a lot of things about the color on that. It's gone. That one went to one of the regular, one of the usual suspects of mine. I think we put the video up at 6. It was gone at 6:35. You got to act quick on these things. That one's gone. The stack knob jazz bass that we did, I think 2 weeks ago, that one's gone. And literally just about 10 minutes ago, the Carina Modern that we did a few weeks back is gone too. Guitar of the day, man. This stuff is not sticking around. But hey, it's Flat Top Friday. It's one of my favorite days of the week. Why don't you guys come back? I got something special for you today. Come check this thing out. This guy's from 1945. This is a Martin 00028 Herringbone. Let's talk about the herringbones for a little bit. When we say herringbone, what we're referring to is just this little bit of trim going around the outside of the body. We call that the herringbone binding. They did it on all of the 28 series guitars from this era, the D28s, 00028s like this was, OM28s, which were the predecessors to the 00028s. And let's talk about that for a second too, OM and 000. They're very similar in shape and size. They're almost identical guitars. The only real difference on those is the scale length. The OMs were first, and those are 25.4 inch scale length. Then we go to the 000s here, which are a little bit shorter scale at 24.9 inches. Just a little bit shorter from nut to saddle, which makes the feel a little bit looser, a little less tension on the strings. So this guy, that's Norm. Hey Norm. I'm actually on camera doing Guitar of the Day right now. Can I call you back in a couple minutes? No, I'll call you. Yeah. It's down. Cool. Just calls at the most inopportune times. Where were we? So this is a spruce top, Brazilian rosewood back and sides, mahogany neck, ebony board, ebony bridge. 45 is a cool year. It's right when Martin starts to kind of transition out of the scallop bracing. They're going to be scallop braced up through 44. 45 is what we call a taper brace. It's kind of the only full year that they did the taper brace, which instead of being fully scallop, it just kind of tapers down as you go. Once you get into 46 and on, you get the full size brace. So there's kind of a whole cult of guys that are all about the 1945 Martins. Other thing in 45 you'll see across the models of these the plastic buttons on the open back tuners. This is a cool guitar. It's got a little bit of chew on the sound hole. This is not a minty example. Somebody played this thing. There are songs in this guitar. It had a neck set done in-house by Joel, our luthier. It's got a fresh saddle on there. Why don't we go out front, see what kind of sounds we can get out of this thing. All right, we're out, hey, in the new acoustic section. Got the boss to spring for a second couch. How cool is this, right? We're here, we got the 1945 Martin 00028 Herringbone. We're going to put it through the paces a little bit. Let's see what kind of sounds we can get out of this thing. That's a dynamic sounding guitar. Hey, this is from 1945. It's one of the last of the herringbones that Martin did. This one is taper braced. It's Brazilian rosewood back and side, spruce top, herringbone binding, ebony board and bridge. Hey, check me out on Instagram at Mark Agnesi. Follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars. Check this and the rest of these things out online at normansrareguitars.com. We got one more day, a guitar of the day this week. It's tomorrow. I'm thinking it's Straturday. We'll see you guys then. Cheers.